Hey.
You'll get it ready?
Yep.
Ready to do this? Thank you. Another copy. No, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Sorry, I'm just trying to look it over real quick. Yes. How are you today?
I'm doing well. Not quite enjoying the weather, but everyone's feeling that.
Yes. Excuse me. Well, I'd like to welcome you here today as you're here to interview for Dynamic Air's promotional representative position. I'd like to start out with asking you a question. How could you tell me, or could you tell me about your education and experience as they relate to this position?
Well, I am a recent graduate of the University of Portland. I have a Bachelor's of Arts degree in Communications, and while in college I was the editor-in-chief of the yearbook. So I did quite a bit of promotional work for the yearbook to get its name out there and make sure we distributed all of our books and just were able to get as much student influence as possible to include as many people, because you did pay for your yearbook, so might as well be in it and receive a copy when it's printed.
All right. So you're a recent grad with the BA in Communications, and you've had editorial skills and managing skills of the yearbook and promotion skills of promoting the yearbook out to students. Now I'd like to move into a series of hypothetical questions.
Okay.
Could you explain, okay, sorry, bad. We have a hair care line for fans,
Okay.
so hair color line. And I'd like to ask you, how would you promote or tell someone who does not know anything about the company about this product? And I also do have the description of it for you.
Yes, I read this on the website, and I think it's actually a really genius idea to market it. I think definitely I would highlight the fact that it washes out in one rinse. I know a lot of individuals that have lighter color hair have a problem with staining and not having hair color removed, which can be a big problem if you're a super fan but a business professional. You don't want to show up to work with green hair. So I just think tapping into the market of like anyone can dye their hair for a day and then it'll wash out, so you can, I don't know, have a little fun with your hair, but it's definitely not permanent.
And then do you have any specific ideas as to how maybe you would approach someone regarding that?
I think I'd approach someone maybe if their hair is actually dyed already at the game and just asking them if they're satisfied and they'd like to try a new product that will work better.
All right, then I have another question for you. We're releasing, it's another hypothetical, we're releasing a new product in our hair care line. How would you use social media to advertise this?
I would definitely tap into the Instagram market using photos of the models using the hair product. I think a lot of people are kind of gravitating towards seeing pictures on Instagram and then going clicking on the link and having it linked to the Facebook page and learning more, or linking to the website to learn more. So I think that has been pretty effective for a lot of new product releases.
Have you had success with that in your past experience with the yearbook?
We haven't done Instagram for the yearbook, but we've kind of did the same thing with Facebook, just putting the photo of the latest book that's going to be released on Facebook and being get it to like having it build up, like, oh, you can get it like a countdown in 2 days and come get it today. So yeah, we actually sold out.
Wow.
So
That's very interesting.
I think it's pretty successful.
Very nice. All right, we have because in our, sorry, we'll have you work with our web designers as to creating different advertisements and promoting different products. So another scenario for you is you are working with the web development team and you experience creative differences. How would you express your opinion while making others feel heard?
I think I've dealt with this before. I mean, everyone has their creative ideas, and I think definitely trying to understand where everyone is coming from is very important. And I think I'd do this by kind of trying to see it from their shoes and realizing I may not have the best ideas, and we definitely want the best ideas for the product and what the company stands for. I think I'd say my opinion, but just also make sure that theirs is heard, and theirs might be better, so go over to their side.
All right, so you've had past experience with conflict, managerial experience with your editor-in-chief and in the yearbook, and you've also had social media experience with the yearbook as well. Do you have any questions for me at this time?
I do. I was just wondering, how is like the work environment? I know a lot of like some companies have like really creative work environments and workspaces. I'm just kind of wondering what the dynamic is at Dynamic Air.
At Dynamic Air, in the office, we all dress professionally,
Okay.
but when there's sports teams coming to visit, we'll represent them
Okay.
by even using our hair color lines. It's more of a fun environment when you have those product get-togethers.
Mhm.
And we also like to come together as a company, not just for work, but we have like after-work socials
Okay.
probably every other week, and just enjoy each other's company outside of work and not dealing with, you have to do this and this. Otherwise, the environment is very open, the office is open, we don't have like a bullpen type area, and everyone can interact. So, and then the chain of command they're always available.
Yeah.
All right, and then as I'm sure you probably read, Dynamic Air is a hair care product company. We have a complete line of hair care products for our Royal customers. We provide an expansive line of products for all our customers' hair care needs with the product that can withstand the grueling sporting event. And then you'll hear from me in 2 weeks about the decision. Thank you so much.
Nice meeting you.
Yes, you too.